Shalom everybody. Rosh Hashanah is coming up, and for Rosh Hashanah we eat apples dipped in honey. Where is the honey coming from? It's coming from bees. And today I want to teach you how to create a bee from toilet paper rolls and yellow, brown, and black paper. And you need glue. I also recommend to get tape and two markers, black and red markers, and scissors. So here it is. You take the toilet paper roll and you take the yellow paper and you kind of like measure with some edges. You measure how much of it do you need. It's about half a page, you see? And then you cut. And this is going to cover the body of the bee. You need to put some glue. Over here. Actually, you have to do it. What I recommend is doing it the whole roll. Put a lot of glue. If you have white glue, it's even better because it's stronger. But if you only have glue stick, then the tape will help you make it stronger. And now I'm taking the paper and rolling it. And I'm rolling it like that. And you can either put some more glue here to make it stronger. I recommend to take a piece of the tape and staple it like that. Now we take the scissors and we make small cuts on each side. Same here, small cuts on each side. And we fold. We fold it in, you see? We fold it in. Do you hear the cow? And the donkey? Do you hear it? Same with the other side. You fold it inside. You fold it. It gives it a nice finish. And you fold it. Now we have the body of the bee. And if you want to make sure that everything stays inside and doesn't pick out, you can put a piece of tape to hold it. I live next to a farm. Same here. Okay. So now we have the body of the bee. Now we need to make those, you see the 3 black stripes? So you need to take out the black paper and cut your stripes also almost to the half. It's better to have an extra than I'm measuring a little bit of the height, you see? Yep. So I'm cutting a little extra. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Three different stripes, and I'm going to cut them. Here they are, my 3 stripes. I'm going to put glue on one side. I'll show you in a minute. Only the one side of the stripe. And I'm gonna start from the bottom. It's better to do it like this, and all the ends have to be in the same area, all of the endings. So I started like this at the bottom, you see, and fold all around. Here we go. This is my first stripe. Again, I'm gonna take a piece of tape, small piece of tape, to attach it together. And the back doesn't have to be neat because we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it, as you see. We're going to cover it with the wings. So it doesn't have to be neat and perfect. Now I'm going to put some more glue on the other stripe. I make some space and fold it all the way to the back, you see? And again, I'm gonna make, because glue stick is not so strong, I'm making it stronger with tape. And the last stripe, I'm going to put more glue. And this is the last stripe for the body. And again, here it is. This one is a little closer, so I'm pushing it up a little bit. And I'm putting more tape. Great. Now I have the body of the bee. Now we need to make the wings. So you need white paper. Oh, I forgot. You need white paper. And you fold it into half. And then you're going to draw one wing, 1 and 2 on one side, and you're going to cut it. And then it will become 2. So I'll show it to you. I'm going to draw the wings. Because it's folded, when you cut it, it's going to have both wings connected. And we're going to cut the wings. I recommend letting the kids try to cut it, especially if they're 4 or 5 years old. It's good practice. And here we go. We have the wings. We're going to put glue all the way in the middle. And again, I'm going to take my body, the body of the bee, and glue it from the bottom up. You see? Now we have to make the head of the bee. So I chose a brown paper, but you can choose any color you want. You can do it white, you can do it pink, whatever color you want. And in order for it to stand, you have to make sure that the wings don't pass the line of the base. So I chose the brown paper. And I'm going to cut a circle. You can take a cup and let your kids trace it so it becomes a perfect circle. You can also take anything that is round, but it shouldn't be too big. So I recommend cutting it big at first, and then you can trim it. You can make it smaller. We're going to draw 2 eyes and a mouth. See? 2 dots for the eyes and a mouth with lines. So now I can see that my face is a little too big, so I'm going to make it a little smaller. See, I'm going to cut it a little smaller, make it look better. Here we go. And I like to have red cheeks, so we're going to draw 2 little circles. And here is my bee. Now I'm going to put glue in the middle, but only up to the half of the circle. Okay? And I'm going to glue the face in this area. You see? Like that. And if it's not so straight, you make it straight. Here we go. Now what is missing? The antennas. We need 2 antennas, right? So you're going to take black paper and you're going to cut again a small piece of it. You can make the antennas as long as you want. Okay, small piece of it. And I'm going to make very thin cuts like that. And at the edge of the cuts, I'm going to create a very small circle. This is a little harder to do, so I think that parents should do it and help the kids, depending what age they are. See? This is one antenna. And now I'm going to make another one. Same thing. Cut thin lines, and then at the end I do a little circle. Here we go. And it didn't come out completely straight or even, but that's okay. I have my 2 antennas. So now I'm going to put glue up here on one side. And I'm going to glue this antenna in the back of the face. See? Like that. That's one antenna. And now I'm going to do the same with the second antenna. And here is my bee. Bees make honey. And honey is what we eat for Rosh Hashanah because it's sweet. And that's what we want. We want our year to be sweet, just like the honey. Shana Tova, everybody. Enjoy this craft with your children.